What's going on, guys? Bengal again here, coming back at you with another video back on Lions franchise. We just beat the Cardinals in week 3, 35-20, as we got a garbage time touchdown. But otherwise, it was a pretty close game because of some mistakes at the end of the second quarter. We're going to try and play mistake-free football against a team that should let us do exactly that. We had a couple big injuries last week, and Penei Sewell is finally back after missing much of the season so far. I think he only played in week 1. We missed our last game, our two corners. Best two corners were out last game, is what I'm trying to say. And Amani Oruwariye and Cam Ford both return. And we do have a press conference about QB1 Paul Garrison. And I think building chemistry is going to be effective here. I want the rest of the team to be in sync. I know what we're capable of with Paul. It's an interception a game or two a game sometimes. Okay, but we do the best we can. We need to score 4+ offensive touchdowns today for XP. And I think that's doable against a Jets team with an 80 overall defense, an offense that we should be able to beat. We just need our players to stay healthy. That's the biggest thing right now. Just do not get injured and we'll be fine. Jonathan Taylor with the Jets now. And man, this Jets team looks bad. Now, stopping him will be big, but I think defending the deep pass with Zach Wilson will be bigger. Better coverage and better pass rush moves. I think we should be really, really good to go in that direction. And then against the Jets, I mean, it seems like they're just extremely susceptible to get torched on the ground. So maybe we'll do run inside for today's game. And why would Carlos Springs be in here? Because Cameron Ford was taken out due to injury. And of course, we are going to keep Asad Riley in here. He's not playing a whole ton, so getting him XP this way is what I'm going to opt for. And pass for 2+ touchdown passes. Well, we need 4 touchdowns anyway, so that's fine with me. We pick off Zach Wilson twice. No conversions on 4th down is what I think we'll do. And then offensive coordinator will do pass for 275 yards, and head coach, we already know, is going to be... Did they change it? Let's do score 5 offensive touchdowns, and we'll really, really try to score a ton of points this game. So just need our guys to stay healthy. That's the biggest thing that's going to lead to our success in this game. Of course, success with accomplishing our game missions as well. Dislocated wrist for Daron Payne. That's really annoying. He's such a good player for us. Had 3 sacks last week. The rest of the defense is healthy. And then on offense, broken finger for Chris Godwin. You got to be kidding me. This is a joke, man. It's a joke. Chris Godwin being injured is not what I wanted today. It's not what I needed. We are already down. And as you can see here, our top 3 receivers are Richie Owens, Amon-Ra St. Brown, and here he is, Asad Riley, UDFA out of Fresno State. And man, he is not very good. He's got potential. As you can see, we just can't afford any of these superstar slots just yet. All right. Well, it's not a great receiving core for today's game. I can tell you, Rashad Reese is going to be pretty active in the receiving game. And of course, Daron Payne as an upgrade. I think I'm going to go on a run stopper for him again. His power moves is good enough. I want that block shed 90+. Just make him dominant. That's why we gave him that money. That's why we signed him. +1 block shed and +1 tackling I'll take. And how much time is Chris Godwin going to miss here? 2 weeks. We'll get Daron Payne back and Raphael Wilkinson back next game. But losing Chris Godwin for a couple is not good. And we're already a little bit depleted at that position. So this game just got a little bit more challenging, and we'll come out and try to beat the Jets anyway. Ramon Fuller, superstar X-Factor middle linebacker, is not what I expected to see. This might be the first time we face Zach Wilson off franchise. I feel like we have played the Jets before. I don't remember Zach Wilson being their starting quarterback, though, at the time. He may have been, but I don't recall. He will be their starter. Lance Windsor, of course, they drafted very, very highly and has not played. That was a big decision in year 1, whether we draft Lance Windsor or not, and of course went Paul Garrison instead. Jonathan Taylor, Big time running back. Corey Davis still there. Elijah Moore is developing slowly. DeMichael Harris. They got Gronk, who's real old. Mekhi Becton. Elijah Vera Tucker. Jason Kelsey still playing and with the Jets now. David DeCastro still playing and also with the Jets now. And Chuma Edoga. This is a pretty good offensive line. Still going to try and put pressure on Wilson anyway. John Franklin Myers, Carl Lawson, Quinnen Williams, and Steve Matthews, who they drafted. Love the Steve Matthews band. It's not what that's called. Rashawn Gary's at the Jets now. Ramon Fuller, Andrew Van Ginkel, Taron Johnson, Ezekiel Caver, Jalen Garland, who we had a decision about drafting him as well. I think he was a first round or maybe top of the second round guy. And then they have Ashton Davis, Don McPherson. Remember that Ohio State safety we thought about? And of course, Marcus May at strong safety. I always thought it was Taron Johnson, by the way, but it's Taron, as far as I know, which is a little bit off-putting to me. Tough year for Zach Wilson so far. 4 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Hopefully we'll get a few of those interceptions on our way today, coming our way. 10 minutes on the clock here in quarter number 1 as Wilson's going to throw deep on the first play and find Corey Davis for 26. What was the responsibility there? I think it was B.J. Dickerson just in a deep half, and he wasn't even remotely close. What was he doing on this play? In his deep half, he decided, I'm going to take the middle of the field. Just wasn't his responsibility, and he left that wide open. The zone coverage is super bad in this game. It's really awful. He's just not doing his job, and that's really annoying. Good shed by Braxton Turner, but the speed of Jonathan Taylor is wearing number 11, by the way. Disgusting. But the speed was too much. Play action? Oh, it's not play action. Nice tackle by Deshaun Hand. This is why we have great depth across our entire defense. Injuries happen way more often than you would expect in this franchise, which is the NFL, by the way, which, you know, I like the injury element to it. It makes us get depth. And you know what? If I want to take a safety every pick, I'll do it. You can't stop me. And those are the big injuries. Godwin and Payne, of course, out for this game. I'd love to get Raphael Wilkinson back, as Jeff Okuda is going to be matched up against the tight end. Remember Aqib Talib, the tight end eraser? Maybe that'll be Jeff Okuda today in certain packages. But the Jets are short of the line to gain, and they're going to try a field goal here. It's going to be a 50-yarder, and that is in. Was going left a bit. Maybe had the leg, maybe didn't, but it actually was good. Probably would have been good from a few yards deeper as well. As Greg the Leg Zerline puts the Jets on the board here first in East Rutherford, New Jersey. Ray back to return, as the depth chart has been a little bit rearranged. It's Garth Ray. Didn't think we'd be playing a guy named Garth at any point in this franchise. You know what? Sometimes curveballs are thrown. Over 1,000 yards for Paul Garrison already. 11 touchdowns to 3 interceptions. About an interception a game. Not too bad. Not too bad. I will take that. I don't think we have to be perfect to win games. We are a high-powered offense at this point in the franchise. We'll find Richie Owens on the slant. He's just going to be faster. Richie Owens just being a speed demon in the slot. He's going to be a mismatch for a lot of different players there. And we're trying to score a bunch of touchdowns today. I'm seeing a bunch of superstars. 3 across the D-line and an X-Factor linebacker. As we try to cut it back. Here's what I'm trying to do today. I'm trying to avoid the front 7. And I think we can exploit their secondary despite not having great receivers in the game. And that's like maybe even speaking nicely about it. As we'll find Owens, who has a step. Great ball from Garrison. Richie Owens sidesteps 1 Jet defender, and he is down at the 11. 2 passes, 2 catches for Richie Owens. And 67 yards later on this drive, we are down to the 11. Owens, slot left. Will motion across formation. Reese gets the handoff. He cuts it up the middle and is tackled by his ankles, but does get 3. Reese will touch it again here on 2nd down, and he will have a real good shot to score. He's fighting, and he is down just short of the goal line. It's a really good gain, though. It's actually going to be 3rd and inches. And as you can see here, the Jets are stacking. And they have a ton of guys in the box. It's redundant. 3rd and inches. Don't like any of my options right now. Garrison, foot race to the end zone, and he wins it. Vanilla Vic gets the rushing touchdown. Not who I expected to score here in this game on the ground, but sometimes it does happen. Vanilla Vic, merch link in the description. Teespring, get yourself a Vanilla Vic or versatile weapon hoodie. I never shout out the versatile weapon stuff. That's what I should do when Rashad Reese scores. Why am I not doing this? Am I bad at marketing? And I know what you're thinking. Bengal, marketing isn't just shouting out the same thing over and over again, but if it works, it is. And it's working. So I'll continue to annoy some of you, unfortunately. Oh, that's right. I didn't remember to put in... Oh, big sack. Dorian Tompkins got him. I didn't remember to take out Trey Flowers in certain packages and put in Russ Clemens. It's in nickel. I want to say 335. Sam? Yes. So let's go ahead and take out Trey Flowers and put in my man Russ Clemens. And now I can comfortably have the CPU call, you know, any one of those 3 nickel formations and still get my best pass rusher on the field. At least best edge rusher, that is. As that's going to be a quick throw, and Wilbur will wrap up. Gave him too much space to make that throw, but I'm very okay allowing that in this situation. It's 3rd and 14. You know, I really don't care. I really don't care if they pick up a few yards there. It's still 3rd and long. I trust my defense. I'll let them check down as Wilson's going to take a huge deep shot here, and Cameron Ford just overran it. I had to switch on. Dude, the CPU overran it. I switched on, tried to get him back in. What is that, man? What is that? Big touchdown by the Jets. The CPU is so brain dead. Look at Ford here. You're going to see when I switch on. But he already was not getting in position. Oh, Jesus Christ. Maybe that was more my fault than I thought. I thought he came back and ran past it. I mean, those deep balls are a recipe for disaster in every sense. When I throw them, it's an interception. And when I'm on defense, it's a touchdown every time. When I let the CPU do it, it's a touchdown every time. It doesn't matter. Maybe I'll just stop switching on. Clearly, I don't know what happened. When I used to play this game online, not this game, like Madden 16, and prior to that, I used to be real good. Back when I cared about being good at Madden. As we'll find Richie Owens again. He's the only one getting the football right now. But man, maybe I'm just terrible now, as some of you have come to that conclusion a long time ago. I know I only play the game when I do Lions franchise, so I shouldn't be expected to be all that good. But I'm just gonna check that down to TJ. But I don't know. The user ability is just terrible. Maybe because I have a control freak on too. It's a little bit higher. I have less control of the left stick. I don't know. I can make excuses all day, but bottom line is I haven't been as good as maybe I need to be, as that ball was almost incomplete, intended for TJ Hawkinson, but he tracked it down. All right, cannot throw an interception with Paul Garrison, which is real nice. And it would have been intercepted. Man, see, that's where you want better route running, because I think we certainly would have had a step there, but the route from Assad Riley is so rounded that we almost can't even throw that ball to him there, and he's the primary receiver on the play. I want Owens. We're going to launch it deep. Can't throw a pick. Why not? Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown is just so slow, and we'll have to punt. Man, what a terrible sequence. Listen, nobody wants to hear excuses. They want results. Let's step up. Let's make some plays. Let's win a game. Play action. Read it pretty well. Getting back with Russell, and he's just going to throw it away. How comfortable do I feel blitzing here? Not very. It's a run. Davidson right in there with Deshaun Hand to stop him. Kind of surprised they ran there on 3rd and short. Or 3rd and 3. Like, I guess you expect it with Jonathan Taylor. And I brought up the safety, Derek Davidson, screaming after that. But, yeah, I mean, play action is in play there. Maybe not on 3rd down, but we're going to go ahead and return this with Rashad Reese. Of course, injuries have rearranged our depth chart a lot. Hopefully he doesn't get injured. Got to be better on offense here. Got to be better. Got to be better. I think the lack of playmakers with Godwin out I mean, he's really noticeable. I mean, he does a lot for the offense even when he's not catching the football. And Wilkinson's down. Tyrell Williams is obviously no longer on the team, but he would have been bad anyway. And we're going to throw that for St. Brown. Just continue to have a step on McPherson. Don McPherson, I remember the big thing against him was he was tremendously slow. So we can throw at him. Maybe he's got to be our Waldo. You know, play Where's Waldo and just throw whoever he's covering, as Swift will get the first down. 3rd and 3. Little play fake. And I think we're just going to run this. It's just guaranteed yardage. I'm not going to risk an incompletion, an inaccurate throw, a drop, an interception, somebody bouncing off the sideline when I expect them to be staying there. We're just going to take what's there. We're going to run for the first down with our Vanilla Vic and get the first. These are great runs. I mean, that's wide open. That was not even Amon-Ra St. Brown. I've talked about this play before. The shock H option. Those two curl routes, we're going to call it again so you guys see what I mean. They end up being in the same exact spot on the field. So I think whenever I call it, I have to streak the inside receiver to make this play happen. I think he's open. Amon-Ra St. Brown maybe had a touchdown with a rack catch. I wanted to make sure we caught the football on 3rd down. 1st down, maybe I rack catch. Not in that spot. I just didn't feel comfortable doing it. 1st and goal from the 6. We'll take it. I think we're going to get in the end zone anyway. But not if they keep making plays like that. Quinnen Williams, huge play in the backfield, but their big-time superstar X-Factor inside linebacker is injured. 2nd and goal. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm trying to throw it away. I hit right stick like 20 minutes ago. Get rid of the football. And now it's 3rd and goal from the 19. Man, that really just ended up being real bad. Everything that just happened there. I like the matchup. What a throw! Rashad Reese got the feed in. The versatile weapon makes plays on the ground and through the air. Merch link in the description. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. Garrison just gave him a chance. Saw a linebacker in pursuit. I'm like, we got this. Unbelievable throw, and then amazing footwork from Rashad Reese. I mean, it just doesn't get any better than that. Perfect throw. Perfect throw. It's amazing, by the way, that Andrew Van Ginkel was even remotely close to Rashad Reese in man coverage when the speed differential there, by the way, might be like 15. It might be even more than that. I would put Andrew Van Ginkel right around 80 speed. I don't think it would be a whole lot higher than that. 83 at the absolute most, but probably even less. So let's see. Andrew Van Ginkel, 85 speed. There's no shot. A guy with the last name Van Ginkel's got 85 speed. Ran 4.59 at his pro day. It's pretty fast. All right. Wilbur, you got to make a tackle, man. We'll take one from Aleem McNeil. He's going to be playing a lot with Deron Payne down, and he's good. We were boosting that run stop, just in general, tackle, pursuit, block shed. He's becoming a better player. As that's going to be a shot. Dickerson forces the incompletion, gets his hands on the football at least. And man coverage on 3rd and 8 feels bad. Not going to be doing that. Just trying to take away everything here, and under pressure, and down goes Wilson. It's Russell Clemens. Russ Clemens, maybe. I don't know. Dude, we have BJ Hill, BJ Dickerson. We have Russ Clemens. We have Richard Russell. We have Richie Owens. Every name goes into another name on my team. Do you get that? Is Amon-Ra St. Brown the best jump ball receiver on the team? Does that sound insane? We'll find TJ Hawkinson. That's going to be real close. We're going for it if you didn't get it. 4th and inches, you think we're punting from the 49? Get a grip. Get a grip, game. We're going to run on 4th and inches. Oh, and they made a play, too. Reese got it, though. Reese got it. It's a 2-minute warning. And we barely got it, but we got it. Play action. I want to throw. That's just... being too scared to throw a pick, which usually I'm not, right? We all know that. Usually I'm not. I saw the backside dig, right? I see this. I wanted to throw it, wanted to throw it. And I had it probably too. Now, I know Andrew Van Ginkel has his back turned. You guys know in all Madden, these guys whip around when the ball's in the air. They just know. But I think we would have had that. I just got too scared. I watched it. Gotta get rid of the football. Gotta let that go. We're giving him a shot. Amon-Ra St. Brown. Can you imagine if he came down with that, though? On 2nd and 23, I'm fine with doing that. Listen, we gain... Let's say we gain 10 yards of previous play. It still sets up 3rd and 13. I mean, it's more convertible, but it's certainly, you know, not a given that we make something happen. This is gonna get a little bit weird. I'm gonna require a lot of time to make a play here. If they blitz, we are screwed. And I don't really like much here. We're gonna give Richie Owens a shot. You know, it was better in the run. Yeah, just not a good play. They played good man coverage. That's all right. That's all right. Would I have thrown that ball again? I probably would. We got Wilbur out here. 2nd and 5. I think if we get stops here, like on 2nd and 3rd down, we could probably try and score again before the half is over. Give me a timeout, New York. Let's try and get aggressive. Okay, well, that didn't work at all. I tried to get everybody at or near the line of scrimmage just so that they would have less space to work with. Didn't work. 2nd and 2 from the 42. I think we can probably forget about scoring before the half is over as Wilson gets sacked. Maybe not. Russ Clemens brings down the young quarterback again. Well, I guess he's probably in his 4th year now. Still young. 3rd and 12. If we had to stop here, you know, we can try and take a shot maybe. As Wilson gets sacked again. I want to say that was Dorian Tompkins who brought him down. Certainly a bigger interior defensive lineman. Could have been Deshaun Hand. Let's take another look at that. Interior pressure. I think it was definitely Dorian Tompkins. It actually wasn't. It actually wasn't. Is that Russ Clemens off the edge? Oh, Russ Clemens has 3 sacks already? Is that what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me. 30 seconds. We're going to have like 25 in a timeout to score. Highly unlikely. Highly unlikely we can do anything here. But you know what? I believe in taking a chance. Maybe not. Dude, how awesome would it be if Asad Riley just burns him at the line? Reese is open. Rashad Reese is open. Rashad Reese is fast. I wanted to get out of bounds, but this isn't like the old games where you can just kind of take an angle and still go up. You have to go either out or up. So we're forced to burn a timeout there. That's really frustrating. We'll call play action. We're going to roll out. I mean, it's open enough. St. Brown's not going to be able to get out of bounds, though. So that's going to be the end of the first half. That could have been managed better. What I needed to do was just not take the extra 4 yards with Rashad Reese. And just go out of bounds. And then we'd have a timeout. We would have gotten a field goal. Would have came away with 3 at least. But now we are only up 14-10. Get football back, but points would have been huge there. And we did not get any. I just don't think we can go down the field. As Rashad Reese will break a tackle and eventually go down at the 41 after gaining 0 yards after contact. Still looking for those 4 offensive touchdowns. Good block on the edge. Swifty got to win that one-on-one. Look at him falling forward for 10 plus. Well, not falling forward for 10 after falling forward, but 10 plus on the gain. As this, I mean, I want to say Rashad Reese is going to be super open. He is. Good ball. Reese takes a huge shot, but he is unfazed by Marcus May. He just indicates for the first down, and he is right. I can't see him be covered and throw it anyway. It's to Amon-Ra St. Brown, too. So, it's not like it's a great receiver. Richie Owens can't catch it. All right, we suck, man. By we, I mean I. And I can't see this kick meter. I guess that's a penalty of playing on the road. You have no idea really where the kick is going. It's out a little bit. 17-10. We got to come away with touchdowns, man. Got to come away with touchdowns. We've been a little bit short a few times now. I've come up short, made some mistakes. I'm going to make a few mistakes every game, minimum. It's going to keep teams in the game. Yeah, some might say, Bengal, that's an excellent content creator move as it makes the games closer and more exciting. And I wish I could tell you I was doing that on purpose, but no, I'm just bad, as I think we've established. Little option. Davidson stayed home, made the tackle. The Jets and Jonathan Taylor will lose a yard. That's a Derek Davidson we need to see. One that's making plays. He's kind of been a bit of a liability and certainly a scapegoat for me in recent weeks. Only his second tackle of the game here in the third quarter. Not that tackles are a great indicator, as Ford will make an acrobatic leaping interception. Made a little bit of a mistake with him earlier, switched on and made a play that time. Second year for Cameron Ford. We want him to be locked down, and he is taking another step towards being, that pure CB1, unbelievable player. He has been locked down. If you've watched this series, if you've watched him play, Cameron Ford, despite the interception numbers being significantly lower, he is a better player than Amani Oruwariye. Without question, in my opinion. Oruwariye makes more diving, incredible interceptions. Listen, he's fun in that regard. Cameron Ford, for the most part, with the exception of a big play in this game, he doesn't allow catches. He doesn't allow yards. I did not mean to do that. I needed to double tap. We had the cross from Richie Owens more open than you could even imagine. And I made a mistake by not hitting triangle. I realized my mistake and didn't double tap X. Instead, it was a little lob pass. As we'll find Rashad Reese. He's going to be short. We're going for it. We are going for it. 4th and inches from the 50. Yeah, we could run the ball here. I don't trust us to run the ball. This Jets team has been kind of awesome. Ah! TJ, first down. I screamed because I knew it was not the right pass. But we got it anyway. That was my scream, by the way. Yeah, haunted houses, scary movies. Ah! Oh, man. I think that's open enough. Owens. Ooh, look at that. Body control. Sideline awareness. I do not want Amon-Ra St. Brown on the stretch here. Please give it to Richie Owens or something. Nope. All right, we got the slowest guy on the planet. I'm not doing it. We're going to flood the right side of the field. Owens has a step. Owens has a first down. Richie Owens has been dominating in recent weeks. He's an incredible player to watch, and I'm just super happy with the steps he's made here in year 2. As DeAndre Swift will spin and maybe get an extra yard as a result. Rashawn Gary kind of made a nice play there, forced him to make a move, and just help from the Jet defense. And we're getting sacked. They screamed up the middle, didn't even see that. Quinnen Williams, second sack of the game. And once again, we're facing 3rd and long in a situation where I'm nearly sure we're going to end up with a touchdown because of the way our offense is moving. And then it just doesn't end up being that way, as TJ will get it and move the chains. Marcus May was so close, nearly made a play on the football. Very lucky to get the catch. Not that it wasn't intercepted, right? Not that we're lucky to not throw a pick, but very lucky to come away with the first down, surely. Rashad Reese, handoff up the middle. Gained a few. Not a great day on the ground for any of my running backs so far. Try to score here. 2nd and goal. I don't really like a stretch. We're going to snap it. We're going to roll out. Garrison again. Foot race, and he wins it. 2nd rushing touchdown of the game for Paul Garrison. I mean, these are the total touchdowns for the offense. We're not getting the passing TDs, as I think is a goal. But 2nd rushing touchdown on the game for Paul Garrison. His 3rd on the year. Wilbur just stay in the hole. Dorian Tompkins made that nice tackle, but Wilbur helped. That'll be an assisted tackle. That'll show up on the stat sheet. 2nd and 9 for the Jets. Still in this game, but they really need a touchdown here. His time is running out. It's play action. And Wilson going to be under pressure, and he'll throw it just out of bounds. And we're just going to stay over the middle and hopefully make a tackle here. Brian Davis saves a first down. You're the Jets from your own 34. I don't see a way you can go for this. I know it's 4th and 1, but you're just backed up kind of far in the field. I don't know. It's something you probably consider in that spot, but I don't think you see a lot of NFL teams go for it in that situation, even if maybe they should. In 15-minute quarters, real life, it's a different story, I think. But in this game, it's definitely got to be considered. As we're just going to get it to Richie Owens. Maybe had a shot to Assad Riley. I just don't trust him, I think, is the bottom line with that. I don't trust him. Check down open. Rashad Reese dropped it? Oh, that's rare. Oh, man. I don't even know. How does that even happen, right? How does that happen? 3rd and 10. Need Flood to get open here. Just going to have to check down. Just going to have to check down. It's 4th and 4. We got a decent lead. I think we'd be comfortable punting here, right? But we need those touchdowns for the goal, and that is important here. Let's call him mesh. Very rarely choose my own play, probably for good reason. And we'll look for the fullback here. Okay, somebody needs to get up the field. I'm trying to playmaker, and I'm playmakering up the field, and they're going literally at this speed. I don't know if you can even tell if I'm moving right now. I'm backing up about as slowly as he did. I had an opportunity there. Again, it's just didn't work out. Man, the fact that this team has not been able to get into the end zone today, not the Jets, by the way, my Lions team, I'm super annoyed, and I didn't anticipate that being cut back up the middle. It's just frustrating because I know it's been a ton of little mistakes, as it's just great blocking by the Jets. We just got destroyed there. This is how this team loses games. This is why we're not going to win the Super Bowl. It's little mistakes, and I know a lot of them are on me. I get that, kind of breaking the fourth wall here as I do from time to time. We just have to play better. I have to play better. But I think the big thing for me right now is I have to figure out how to score touchdowns more often. We're going to take a shot here. I think we have a step. Assad Riley holds on. The UDFA out of Fresno State got a deep shot, and he caught it. Oh my goodness. Assad Riley with 91 speed just kind of ran by him a little bit. I didn't really expect that to work out, but you know what? Sometimes you give them a shot, sometimes they make a play. Assad Riley, let's go. You know, it's such a great story with an undrafted rookie free agent, has superstar development, and yeah, I knew that when I signed him, as that just opened with Richie Owens. Big stiff arm, Richie fighting for the end zone, can't quite get there. I knew it when I signed him. It's not like I got lucky with the dev trait. I saw it and I go, okay, we have to sign him. But it's nice to see him making a big time play. That's what we want. Andrew Van Ginkel just can't be that good playing the out. Just can't be. He can't be. 2nd and goal. Give me Rashad Reese out of the backfield here. That slant's open. Richie Owens shoots. What is that animation? I'll take it. Man coverage. Richie Owens just going to beat him to the spot. 31-17, and that probably should be the game here. I wanted to beat this team by a lot more. At this point in year 4, this Lions team should be one of the better teams in the league. And against the 0-3 Jets, who are an 80 overall, I want a 50 bomb. I want to hold them to below 10. And it looks like none of those things will happen. I mean, if we hold them to below 10 at this point, I'll be shocked. Considering they have 17, I think is the biggest reason behind that, in case you didn't notice. Oh, that's just a good throw. Big hit, B.J. Dickerson. But the Jets are in midfield. Zach Wilson hasn't played all that badly this game. It's really just been the deep throws down the left sideline. One was a pick, one was a big touchdown. That kind of determines how you feel about the performance as a whole. As I am so sick of being blocked out of the way with Tyrone Wilbur. His block shedding's just too low. Wilson taking a shot, going after Davidson, and it's a touchdown. Dude, I switch on after they overrun the route and they don't animate. I knew it earlier with Cameron Ford. It isn't me. It isn't me because it happened again. They overrun the route. Why would you run out of the end zone? Stupid moron. Derek Davidson. You know where they can't, like, why would you, like, think about this. If you were running out of the back of the end zone, you were trying to defend out of the back of the end zone. Stupid, man. All they have to do is take a shot, and then with this terrible game, your DBs do not make a play on the ball. You switch on. I press triangle to defend the pass. Defend it. Go up for the ball. Do not let it drop like it does every time. And it's intentional grounding because it always is. Everyone knows what I know at this point, which is that we are playing ourselves into a loss right now. I've seen this story before. It's a touchdown game. We're not going to convert here on 3rd and 11. More than likely, right? Hawkinson. He's going to be just short, I think. 4th and inches. You step on their throat here. Don't care. Don't care. Is a jet touch pass to Richie Owens here out of the realm of possibility? I'm going to do it. I'm getting crazy. Richie Owens has space. Good spin back. This flag. No, you cannot flag me here. Oh, you can't flag me. It's a hold. I've seen this story. I've seen this story. And on 4th and 3, I'm gonna punt. I'm annoyed. Switch on. Okay, can't get the sack. That's a pretty small dive range for someone that's 6'6". We're gonna switch on with someone more my size, but at least height, with Tyrone Wilbur, and miss that one. I know everyone likes to think I'm 5'7". You can keep believing that. That makes you feel better. I'd like to be, I don't think I would like to be 6'6", actually. I'm comfortable with my 6'2", 6'3". Covering with Wilbur, and that is batted down at the line by Deshaun Hand. What can you possibly be calling here? Holding? I am gonna make it 3rd and 12 because they would have to go for it on 4th down. I don't think they punt in this spot, so we are gonna give them another shot at 3rd down, hoping that it's a longer 4th down. As there's a ton open, and that's open, and it didn't work. Didn't work. Our pass rush needs to get there. You know, I don't trust my guys to cover for that long. Big hit, B.J. Dickerson. This Jets team's moving. I told you I've seen this story. I mean, zone's not working. That's open. Who's on that? Touchdown, Corey Davis. The Jets have tied it up here in the Meadowlands. It's not even what it's called anymore. MetLife. It's gonna be 31-31. A minute remaining. I need to take a walk. I don't even know what to say at this point. I mean, we knew it was going to end up being tied. Jets have all the momentum in the world. You know, insane the way this game has gone. It's just, I couldn't score touchdowns. I feel like somehow we constantly found ourselves in 3rd and long, and I don't know how. Garrett, he broke the sack and then couldn't get the ball away. 3rd and 20. I mean, that's how we find ourselves in 3rd and long. Right like that. And, clearly I don't think we're going to be able to score here at the end of regulation. I'm very comfortable taking this to OT and letting a coin flip decide the winner, pretty much. St. Brown, nice catch. End of regulation. Man, 31-30. I mean, jeez. Just didn't capitalize. We won the toss, though. We're going to receive. We're going to score. We're going to win. Rashad Reese back for return. How are we in overtime with the Jets? Yeah, I know it's got to be my fault, but it's a tough pill to swallow. Just in my head, I think we're a significantly better team. And I know we're missing Chris Godwin and a number of other guys, right? But I thought we were much better, and we're not playing like it. A bunch of momentum for the Jets. That's not good. I'm going to get it to TJ, and he will be short. What is that red line? Surely that's not field goal range, because it isn't. That can't be where they think we can hit a field goal from. Look at where that is. That's the 43-yard line. What? Who do you think we have at kicker? The bionic leg? Is that a guy? We're going to throw that on the run. Unbelievable throw. Under pressure. That's how we lost the last game. Because it was an interception. This time, it got there. Richie Owens first down. That's all it takes, man. All it takes is an accurate throw. It's a roll of the dice. 2nd and 8. We're taking a shot. Richie Owens caught it! Touchdown! Game over! Richie Owens with the walk-off touchdown in New Jersey. It's a game that we shouldn't have even really been in. It should have been over before it started. It should have been a Lions blowout win. It didn't work out like that. Any given Sunday, we come away with the win anyway. Man, this one was a crazy game. It had a crazy finish. 37-31. I cannot believe it went to overtime. Paul Garrison threw for 493. 3 touchdowns, no picks. Zach Wilson, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception, of course. It was very tough to run the football. Again, just not finding a whole lot of success with either back. A little bit troublesome, but we're working on it. Richie Owens, again, with an unbelievable performance, including the game-winning touchdown catch. 2 touchdowns, 190. He's having a breakout season. Rashad Reese, 7 for 95 and a touchdown. We allowed 3 touchdowns to Corey Davis. He had 4 catches for 168. I don't want to talk about that. Don't want to talk about it. But good stuff for our offense overall. Amon-Ra St. Brown has 7 catches for 87 yards. Asad Riley with the big 46-yard catch. This was a fun game in some ways and not fun in some others. 3 tackles for loss for Russ Clemens, including 3 sacks, all of which came in the first half, by the way, and a sack for Dorian Tompkins. Our defense in the second half was terrible. Was terrible. You know what? I mean, look at that comeback. Look at that comeback. The Jets scored 21 points in the fourth quarter. Unbelievable. So we did score the 5 offensive touchdowns, which was nice. It was a weird week, man. I don't really know how to feel. J.D. Keltner has to be moved back to safety. That's the thing that has to happen. And while I remember it, maybe we'll just upgrade him in slot for right now. Get that man coverage up while we have him at quarterback. Cornerback. Corner. Okay. I don't even remember what I was trying to say. What did I want to say? I need to change him back to safety, and I need to put Russ Clemens in nickel 335 Sam. We're going to upgrade Asad Riley as slot, try and get him 70 slot so I can do return man, or a number of other abilities. He had +1 speed. +2 catching is whatever. Fine. Great. +1 speed is big if he's going to be a big time return man. I like that a lot. Deshaun Hand, he's not as good as I would expect him to be at this point. He feels like he's better, but he's only an 81. Maybe block shed higher. Scheme fit now. Stays an 81 overall. +2 block shedding. That's good, though. Get that up to an 82. And then Paul Garrison, I'm going to do improviser. We got +1 throw power and speed last time we did that. And for his abilities, at this ability slot, we get escape artist, which would make him super fast out of the pocket at 90 overall improviser. So it's got to be improviser. It's only 85 right now. He's to the scheme fit now, which is nice. And we get +2 throw under pressure, which I think is the biggest thing there. +1 agility is cool, but 89 throw under pressure now is really nice. I want his, what the heck? This shouldn't still be on the screen. I want his improviser to be 90. We're still a long way away from that. I accidentally skipped the QB1 response, so I think I just missed out on some XP because of that. I wish I could back up. I just totally forgot about it and simulated. That's really annoying, but that's going to do it for this episode. We got Raphael Wilkinson and then nobody back from injury. Deron Payne. Didn't even say his name, but Deron Payne will be back. All right, that's the episode. I'm really upset we didn't get, you know, the whatever the QB1 upgrades would be from that. But that's the way she goes sometimes. So Chris Godwin's still out, but Raphael Wilkinson, our potential stud rookie, will be back, which is nice. And we have a feeling about his dev trait because of something that we've seen in previous episodes. So hoping that's true. And hoping he stays healthy and on the field. But that's going to do it for me this episode, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And I'll see you in the next episode. Take it easy.
I hit it at the park, bend bones. See me high step to the end zone. My life like a game, Nintendo. Playing with the best, let them know. Get off the track, the train's coming through. Yeah, promise you get in my way, then you best believe I'ma just run over you. Yeah, yeah. Papa turn taking it back to the house. Defensive joke, I'm laughing so loud.